welcome to the replay. Tonight, we're going to talk about how to stay fit and healthy over the holidays. This is the first in a 4-part series on healthy holidays. It's hard to do. I know, been there, done that. Sometimes I've put on some weight, sometimes I haven't, and I'm going to share with you over the next 4 weeks the tips and the tricks that you can use to stay healthy over the holidays. My name is CJ Johnson. I am a health and wellness coach, and I have a passion for people who are over 40, helping them to look fit, feel better, and age gracefully. As you can tell, I'm one of my own clients. I'm trying to do that myself. John, my husband, just came back from a little vacation, and we're down in San Francisco. We live up in Lake Tahoe. We're down in San Francisco for a couple of days doing a vacation here, and I thought, wow, traveling, right? That everybody, or a lot of people, travel during the holidays. Sticking to routine in the holidays can be really difficult. If it's hard for you, give me a little thumbs up, if you would, down below, down in the comment section. I'm going to take a look over here and see if comments are starting to come through, because I haven't had the best in connectivity at this point in time, and it looks like it's still not there, but that's okay. Hopefully, by the way, if you have a question, make sure that what you do is you put the word question in front of it, or put a question mark in front of the question. That way I can tell that it's a question, because I would be happy to answer them. And it sounds like I don't have my mute on. Okay. Anyway, a little bit of tech difficulties with traveling. It's been interesting. So I understand how it can be difficult to travel and to keep up your fitness routine at the same time. So those are some of the key points that I wanted to talk about tonight, and give you some ways well in advance of the holidays to stick to your routine, which is it's so important. I don't know about you, the minute I start to slip out of my routine just a little bit, just a day or two, I feel it's hard to restart, is really what it is. It gets very, very difficult for me to restart. Then I get to the first of the year, I'm beating myself up just a little bit. So yeah, it's way better to create your routine and try and stick to your routine during the holidays. A couple other things. When we're exercising, we get these great feel-good endorphins. I need those during the holidays. The holidays for me can be a somewhat stressful time. People to see, places to go. It's a lot more hectic, so much more busy. I want to trying to stick to my routine is really important, because those exercise-induced endorphins, just plain and simple, make me feel better. Now, I don't have blood pressure issues, but if you have blood pressure issues, that's another reason you want to try and stick to your routine. Again, all of those stresses weigh heavily on our bodies and on our systems. So that's why it's so important. And there's really 3 key points that we're going to talk about tonight. We're going to talk about pre-planning, bringing it along with you, and then blending it into whatever you happen to be doing over the holidays. I found that if I hit on all 3 of these points, at least just a little bit, I have a much better chance of keeping closer to that routine, staying in my pant size, being a happier person. I don't want to be the Grinch over Christmas. Do you want to be the Grinch? No. So again, question of the day, put it down in the comments below. I want to see, hey Chris, how are you doing? Put it down in the comments below. Are you good at sticking to your workout routine over the holidays while you're traveling? Give me a yes or a no, or a hey sometimes. Okay, let's get into the very first. We're going to get into the very first thing, how to pre-plan it, and some of the things that you need to do. So the first question with pre-planning comes in, where are you staying? Are you staying at a hotel? That's the very first, in my mind, the very first question that you need to answer is if you're staying at a hotel. Here's what I want you to think of is hotels these days are not what they used to be. And what I mean by that is the hotel gym is so much, most hotel gyms are so much better than, they used to have a treadmill, one or two tiny pieces of equipment. I'm just sorry, I've got a tech issue going on here. I'm just going to try and keep right on going. The hotel gyms, they used to have one treadmill. That was it. That is all that they had. Now what they've got is they've got so much more that you can do. They've got multiple pieces of equipment, areas for you to work out in. Call ahead, find out what your hotel gym has to offer you in terms of traveling. Another thing is, if you're going to a city, I used to do a lot of running when I went into the cities. I really enjoyed it. It was something different because I did a lot of trail running. There is a group called City Running Tours. I'm going to connect to it in the show notes down below later on. It was called City Running Tours. They put together tours for you so you can meet other runners and go out around the whole entire city, have a lot of fun. You get to see some of the cities and you still stay healthy. So City Running Tour is another one. Check in at your hotel desk. There are so many hotels that, if you're a runner, that have maps. They'll give them to you. They'll tell you where to go. There might be a park in that area, anything so that you can strap on that pair of shoes and get out and go. If you already live in a city, perhaps you have a big box membership to a 24-hour fitness or some type of place like that. Where are their locations? So if you're staying at a hotel, look at what the facilities have already. If they don't have facilities for you to work out in, see if you can find something nearby. Now, sometimes we don't stay at hotels, right? We're traveling during the holidays, so sometimes we're trying to stay with family. So that's number 2. Are you staying with a family or are you staying with friends? If you're staying with family and friends, that can be a different story. So again, it's a pre-planning type of thing. The first question I always ask myself about family and friends, are they active people? Are they people who like to do things? Or am I going to have to spend some time away from them to do some of those things? They may belong to a local gym. They could get you a guest pass. There are so many things that you could do while you're staying with other people. That one to me is kind of, I guess, a no-brainer. Even if you're with people who really don't work out, you can do different things. You can get up a little bit early. You can go out and go for walks. Understand what are the people like that you're staying with, because when you're a guest, you need to be cognizant of their time and respectful of them. But you can still work around them. So know what they are like and what are some of the things that they like to do. The next one on our list is, when are you going to work out? So especially, this is really important when you're traveling for the holidays. If we're traveling, chances are we're not traveling on our own just out to have fun. We're probably going to see family and friends, and we're not going to be on their time frames. If we're not going to be on their time frames, we need to fit in times for workout. As an example, I came down to San Francisco last night to see a really good friend, Shauna. We had a wonderful evening last night. I knew this morning that I was going to have a little bit of extra time before I met my husband, so I planned a workout this morning before I came down to meet him. So I got it into the way. I still was able to spend my friend time with her, to really enjoy her company, and then to have the rest of the day to do, we're doing touristy stuff, we're doing family stuff. That's the big question, is when. My biggest savior for workouts and getting them done is getting up early and getting it in. So if you have to get up just even 20 minutes early, think about that. 20 minutes early, you can get a quick workout in. You're going to be set for the day. All those feel-good endorphins are going to start popping up, and you're not going to be the Grinch, so it's a good thing. So that 20 extra minutes can be a really good thing. Then our biggest thing is adjust your mindset. And I talked just a little bit about this 2 minutes ago, is 20-minute workouts. When you're at home, you're able to work out on your own schedule, you may choose to go to the gym for an hour or two. Hopefully you don't go for 2 hours, because you don't need to. You really don't need to go there for that long. But you may choose to go to the gym an hour every night. It may seem to you that if you're not working out for that whole hour, that it really isn't a workout. Adjust your mindset so that you can adjust your time. I'm going to talk in a little bit about 10-minute workout sessions. If you did 3 10-minute workout sessions during a day, you've just worked out for 30 minutes. Even if you only do 1 10-minute workout session during the course of the day, you've gotten 10 minutes worth of working out. Your body's going to thank you. Again, you get some of those good things happening in your body, and you're going to feel less stressed during the holiday. So that's the first thing, is do a little bit of pre-planning. So I'm going to take a look. My comments were not flowing before. I did see Chris left me a comment, told me, oh no, she's not very good at pre-planning her workouts. I know that because I've fallen into that trap as well. If you've got some comments, are you good at pre-planning your workout? Put a yes or a no down there. That was our question of the day, was the pre-planning the workout. I keep getting the volume on my phone, and I'm not really sure why everything's turned down. So I'm not just seeing the comments. I keep getting the volume. So hopefully I'm not super distracted by that. But anyway. All right, so number 1 is pre-planning. Let's move on to the next session, which is bring it with you. All right, so bring it along with you. You can do some really simple things to get a workout in, and one of those are bands. And I happen to have a couple of bands that I brought here with me. Let's see, I'm going to try and hold this one up so that you can see this one. This is just, I'm going to hold it in front of my face, right? This is just a simple band. I'm going to hold it way up here, I guess. This is just a simple band that I got. It's from Perform Better. I think this cost me about $2. You can put this, fits around here, fits around your ankles. Great way, especially ski season's coming up for a lot of us. Who likes to ski? Give me a thumbs up. I want to know who my skiers are. Ski season's coming up. Need to work on the legs, side lunges, squats. The band adds something extra. It's going to help you to get in an even better workout. And like I said, this folds up. You can even throw that in your purse. It weighs absolutely nothing. I'm going to grab something else. So if you happen to have, this is another great form of workout. This is a little different style band. This one, as you can see, this one has some handles on it. You can put this, you loop it, you put it into a door frame. You can work out your upper body, your lower body. You can do lunges. You can put the handle at the top of the door frame so it can become really long. There are so many versatile things that you can do with this. And again, we're going to see it just wads up into something very small. Bands, take them along with you. The next thing is a jump rope. How about just bringing, it's a fun thing. Throw a jump rope in your suitcase. Doesn't take up a whole lot of room. 5 minutes jumping rope, that's forever. Your cardio is going to go through the roof. You're going to start activating some of those fat burning genes. We all know that we are going to eat a little bit extra during our holidays. Don't be afraid to. That's one of those strategies, is have a little bit extra, but have a way to take it off. And that jump rope can really torch some calories. 5 minutes of working out with a jump rope and 5 minutes of working out with a band, 10 minutes total. That's a really great workout, especially during the holidays. Next thing is your phone. Everybody is bringing their phone along with them, right? I mean, we are attached to the phone, or the phone's attached to our hip or our ear, I guess, as the case may be. Bring your phone along with you. One of my favorite workout sites is fitnessblender.com. I'm going to put a link to that below. Fitness Blender has over 500, that probably looked weird, but 500 different videos. They range from 10-minute videos all the way up to hour-long videos. They categorize them by what parts of the body that they are working. They also tell you what their difficulty level is and approximately how many calories you're going to burn. Free app. No reason not to bring it along with you. pick out a 10 or 15-minute workout. If you only have space in a hotel room or in a bedroom, you probably have more than enough space to do one of their quick workouts. And a 15-minute workout, that goes back to that pre-planning. Adjust your mindset. A 15-minute workout is better than nothing at all. Another website that I love is Darby, D-A-R-B like boy, EE.com. There are a bunch of infographic looking charts to show you all the different exercises that you can do. There are workouts for your hotel room, workouts when you're on the go, anywhere between maybe 10 and 15 exercises. You could take those out. You could do, perhaps if you only have time, do 10 exercises, one set of repetition of 8. Those are something that's really super easy to do. In a hotel room, you can always do wall squats, lunges, some push-ups, some sit-ups. There's a variety of things you can do to keep yourself working out. If you're only looking at targeting 10, 15, even 20 minutes, it's very doable. Do it before you go out and you see the family. So bring that phone along with you. Another strategy that I've been talking about is that just 10 minutes. Just 10 minutes. When I'm working out, or when I'm traveling, I'm trying to do just 10 minutes 3 times a day. That can be, I walk in the hotel, now it needs to be safe, up and down the stairs, get my heart rate level up, get everything going, and then do some wall sits, do some squats, curtsy lunges. I hate them, but I love them. I hate them because they work my legs so incredibly hard, and they're so good for me. They're so good for my skiing. So just 10 minutes. Do it 10 minutes before you leave, 10 minutes at lunchtime, 10 minutes at the end of the day. Before you know it, you have got 30 minutes worth of a workout while you're traveling, and you didn't take any time away from the things that you were already doing. And then finally, let's not forget the relaxation. Traveling can be challenging, right? I mean, it can be really tough, and you need to relax a little. Now, one of my favorite, I happen to bring this along. Hopefully you can see this. Hold this up. This is from a company called Trigger Point Therapy. So you can see it's a little roller. Again, this one's pretty small. I have another one that's very large for my legs, but this one's pretty small. I can roll my feet on this. I'm traveling, I'm walking a lot, my feet are very tired. Another thing I like to do is I like to put it behind my back. I probably got the camera out of focus doing this, but I have to tell you, it feels pretty good. Takes the tension and the knots out. If you don't have something like the Trigger Point Therapy ball, a tennis ball. And if you forget them, you could stop at and so many places have tennis balls. That's something that's very easy to find. So stop at a store, get some tennis balls. Do something for relaxation while you're gone. Bring it along with you, but get those sore and tight muscles, because chances are they're not just sore and tight from your workout. In fact, they probably aren't sore and tight from your workout, because we're not working out as hard when we're traveling as we are when we are at home. But they might be sore and tight from the time that you're spending with family and all the stuff that you're trying to get into the day. Make sure that you take a little bit of time for relaxation. So those are our first 2 key points. We want to pre-plan it just a little bit, and then we can bring it with us. So if you think those 2 things might help you a little bit, give me a thumbs up in the comments down below. Is there something that you like to bring along with you while you're traveling? I would love to know that. Now we got one more point, but I also want to make sure, I've kind of forgot to do this. At the very end, I'm going to give you a link to the Hijacking Holiday Weight Gain. It's one of the best resources that I have found out there. I put it together, and I think it encompasses all the different tactics and skills and strategies, things that we can do to stay in the same pant size in the new year. So that's coming up for you. We're almost there. I'm going to take it out with one more thing. We're pre-planning it. We're bringing it along with you. And the last thing is blend it in. So if you're spending time with family and friends, even if you're not, if you're just traveling, some people like to travel to the holidays, do something new, see some sights, go shopping, whatever. If you can make it a part of what you're doing, your activity, chances are you're going to have even more fun with it. You're going to be really active and you're going to get that workout in, because it's about adjusting a mindset. You don't have to do wall squats and sit-ups, push-ups, those types of things. They help. You want to do those while you're at home, but while you're traveling, if you don't get around to those, there are other ways that you can stay fit and you can log in a lot of steps. So let's touch on a few of it. I like this thought. Number one is be a tourist. Be a tourist in your town. It doesn't matter if you're going to a big city or a small town. Look at it like a tourist would. What am I going to do? What are all the fun things? John and I were sitting here and looking at a map and going, oh my gosh, there's all these different things that we want to do in San Francisco, but we're not going to be able to do all of them in this short period of time. So what are the things that we're going to do? When I go home, when I go back to northern Michigan, where I'm from, we love going out to the lake. There's several falls, beautiful trails. They're well done. That's a great place to go. I'm getting walks in. I'm spending time with friends and family, but we're doing something. We're being active. What other touristy types of things might you do? Sightseeing, museums, anything where you're doing walking and you're being physical. It's a great way to spend time with family, yet you're not sitting there just eating or laying in front of the TV or playing on the Xbox or the computer or anything like that. You're staying busy, you're having fun. There's nothing like being a tourist in your hometown. I live in Tahoe. I love being a tourist. And that way, when people come to visit me, I get to take them to some pretty cool places as well. So be a tourist is the first thing. The next thing, during the holidays, for most of us, there's no getting around the fact that we're going to shop. Most of us. Some people shop online, but if you're a mall person, and it can be tough going to the malls, right? But if you're a mall person, make the most out of your mall time. It's a great way to get a lot of steps in at the malls, but instead of using the escalator or the elevator, look for the stairs. Walk at as brisk a pace as you can between stores. Go and, as long as it's safe, park away from the store and walk yourself into the store. Additionally, there are fitness stores like Lululemon. You probably heard of Lululemon. It's a women's clothing company, a women's fitness clothing company. They have free classes, typically free yoga classes. So stop at a store, take a yoga class, but make the most out of getting together. And if you're with family and you're out and you're shopping, blend your workout into your shopping. Excuse me. Our next one is meetups. Sorry, I'm taking a quick drink here. Meetups, I'm going to put the link below, meetup.com. There's no S on it. In most cities, as well as all over the place, there are meetups around a variety of activities. In Lake Tahoe, we have a 5,000 person hiking club. You could easily find a no-fee meetup. Excuse me. I'm a little dry here. You could easily find a no-fee meetup and be part of that particular group. So take a look at meetups as another way to stay active and doing something fun with friends and family. How about renting a bicycle? If you're in a place where you don't have a lot of snow, you can rent a bike and take a tour around the city, spend some time with family and friends. Excuse me. I really have a little tickle and a little cough going, which is tough when you're trying to do live video. I'm going to take one more sip. Okay, we'll try that again. But renting a bike, doing something fun like that, going out, doing a bike tour, doing walking tours. Those are, again, things that can be really fun. How about taking a hike? Mention walking out to the lake. That's one of my family's favorite things. Down here, my friend Linda always talks about her hikes up Mount Tam in San Francisco. Go out and take a hike, get active. One of the games I love, and if you know me, you know that I love to play pickleball. And pickleball is a game that was designed for the family to learn how to play. Even if you do not know how to play pickleball, you might be able to find a place to play. I'm going to put a link down below. It's the usapa.org. Find a place that will teach you and your family and friends how to play pickleball. The cool thing about this game, within 15 minutes, you can be playing a game together, laughing, giggling, having fun, staying active. It's just a great way to get people together. So pickleball is an awesome game. I don't think I put it on my slide because it looks like I'm at the ends of my slide, but one of the other things is spending time with, if you're an outdoors person, how about, and it's winter where you're at, how about skiing? That's what my family absolutely loves to do together. Going to an ice skating rink. Now I have to tell you, I hate ice skating. I'm pretty decent at most sports. I suck, absolutely suck at ice skating. But it's a great, fun family thing to do. Sledding. I can't tell you how many times my family has grabbed the sleds, ran outside, and played. How about just building a snowman, doing something fun like that? So if you are in a climate where you're going to have snow over the holidays, take advantage of the snow. Get outside, play, do some fun things. But blend it into your workout activities. So those are kind of really the three things. Oh, I did have one more thing on there. I didn't realize I did. How about going out dancing? It's been a long time since I've been out dancing, but if you're in a city, tomorrow night my husband and I are going to Blues Club. I don't know that we're going to be doing a lot of dancing, but if you're out in the city, you can be out and about and doing a lot of really super fun things. Our next one, how about don't forget the airports? I'm not sure about SFO because I was there very briefly, but flying into Vegas, they have a 24-hour fitness at the airport. So can you do a quick workout while you're waiting for planes? If you have a long layover, can you just walk around the airport? Don't use the people mover instead of the stairs or just walking. Get some activity in between your waiting for your connections and your actual traveling. So use the time, blend whatever you're doing, whatever you want to do, into what you already have to do. All right, so those are really our three things. We're going to pre-plan it, we're going to bring it, and we're going to blend it in. Those are the three ways that you can take some time and that you can get a holiday workout in quickly. Now, I've been promising you this great guide, and I've completely forgot to mention that it has a workout in it. It has a workout sample plan inside of it. So this is Hijacking Hollywood. Why do I keep saying Hollywood? I think it's the HHWG is the way that you get it. You go to agewellwithcj.com/HHWG. So it's not Hijack Hollywood Weight Gain. It's Hijack Holiday Weight Gain. Freudian slip. But if you go there, you're going to get this great free resource. It's an ebook. It's almost 40 pages. I couldn't believe by the time I got to the end of it how many tools I've used through the years to stay healthy through the holidays. I'm going to check one more time. Yes, definitely a little tennis ball. That's a big thing. If you have any questions, and I know my comments, I'm just sorry, I'm traveling. I'm still kind of new at this whole gig, so sometimes the technology is escaping me. But if you do have questions, I check the feed later on. So if you're seeing this on a replay, make sure that you put it down in the questions below. Write that it's a question, and I will respond to it. But if you would, go ahead and you can jump on over to the agewellwithcj.com/HHWG. You're going to get that wonderful resource to help you through the holidays. Next week, the next 3 weeks, actually, we're going to talk in this healthy holiday series. We're going to talk about a couple of things. Thanksgiving's coming up. It's hard to believe it's next week. Next week, we're going to focus strictly on eating. The third week, we're going to focus, again, a little bit more on activity. Believe it or not, I still have some more tips about how you can stay healthy while you're at home. And then the last week, we're doing the definitive guide to wearables. If you're looking at buying a little thing for your wrist, right, to track your step, what you want to look for in a wearable, as well as how to pick one, how to get one, but most importantly, how to use it. I know that sounds simple, but you want to make sure that you stay tuned for that. So we're here Tuesday nights, 6 p.m. I'll be back in Tahoe